Let's talk about why Metallica doesn't matter anymore. Truth is, the new record 72 Seasons isn't selling well. I've noticed their Spotify growth has been paused at 24 million for months now. Plus, Lars is still a dick. What do you expect in a world obsessed with Nicki Manaj and Cardi B? You know what though? Nothing else matters to me than to spread the good news of metal to the masses. Which is why we'll be watching a live performance of Metallica's most popular track. It has over 1 billion views on YouTube. I'll teach you everything else that matters in my full course below in the description. I'm so excited about this because it's a brand new package that has 20 plus hours of video, 200 pages of tabs. You learn things like how to solo, how to write your own riffs, composition, classical guitar, my scale and chord Bible, and much more. You also get my ultimate guitar workouts, which I use every day, and they're blowing up my chops. So we're going to do a little reaction analysis style here, and this particular performance of Nothing Else Matters was recorded in Los Angeles back in August. I figured I'd wear my Megadeth shirt today to show support. Let's get into it. Some WAP juice in me. Wow, look at this scene. Can you imagine playing a solo? This is so exposed, right? Because it's just you and your guitar. You're playing finger style, no distortion and effects to hide behind. There's 69 billion people in the crowd here. Wow, the pressure's on. I remember playing in front of the jury. They called it jury back in music school. So it was just the entire school of music. You had all the professors, the other students, and we had to every semester play a piece to prove that, we were making progress. And that was nerve-wracking. So I can empathize with how Kirk might be feeling here. Sometimes he screws this part up. So I always get nervous when I watch the intro to Nothing Else Matters. Come on, Kirk, we can do this. C major there. Okay, I think we made it. What a beautiful introduction to a very deep song. So the intro here has this 6-note figure. We're in 6/8 time. That's a time signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you ever want to get into classical guitar, this is a gateway drug because you're using your fingers and the technique is very similar to classical guitar. I also want to mention that this song is really in the key of E minor. So let's put in that key signature, and that's going to give us this 1 sharp right there. And all that means is that if you're playing all the natural notes on guitar, starting on E, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, back to E, what you're going to do is just sharp that F, right? So take the F up to F sharp, and then you get E minor. That's all a key signature is, but I had somebody ask me, why would you learn key signatures today? And the answer is so that you know which notes to play. But you want to, if you're going to solo or jam with others, know what's going to sound good before you actually play it. Let's continue. There's Papa sneaking up behind Kirky Baby. Boom. Gorgeous guitar orchestration here. Wow. Now, there's something different that happened there because we have this figure and E minor, D, and C are the chords, but then there's something different. G major, B7, whoa! What happened there? So all of a sudden, we're dealing with this situation where we have a raised 7th degree. And that is really what they're doing here is modal mixture, if you think about it, because you're not changing the center. It's still based around E, right? So here in Guitar Pro, you can see the E minor scale, which we just checked out, and the chords right here. That's a very Aeolian sound, you know, very Iron Maiden-esque. You got the D and the C. But with E harmonic minor, the harmony changes because of that raised 7th degree. So now you can't have a D major chord with a D sharp in there, right? So now you have this progression G, B7 with that, there's the raised 7th, the 3rd of the B, and then to the E minor. Brilliant. So smooth. If you ever want to sort of change keys and add some forward momentum in your music, try modal mixture. So close, also far. Here it is. That B7 chord. There it comes. Brilliant songwriting. Verse 2. Man, look at the sound, the new sound systems here from the ground up. Brilliant design. They look cool too. This song, to me, really is about sticking to your guns and not allowing the world to sway you off your path. You know, something that happens is when you try to please everyone in life, you end up pleasing no one. And you make this big full circle all the way back to where you started, which was like, oh, I was right in the beginning to follow my vision, my passion, my trajectory. You have to be strong about that and not allow others to kind of take you off, you know, take you out of your groove, so to speak. There in that chorus, we're suddenly doing the C, A, even though we don't really explicitly hear that C sharp stated, but it's implied and you feel it. So more modal mixture, because essentially now you have this situation where we have an A major against an E, which is really a Dorian sound. But you have the C first, and then that sounds so good when you go down to that A major. Really, you could also think of it as a substitution for the D, like a 5 of the 7, which is a secondary dominant. This is why I say Metallica knows music theory. I mean, for crying out loud. Okay, let's get into the verse again. We couldn't be much more apart. Forever trusting who we are. And nothing else matters. Chorus 2. Never cared for what they do. Because I know, so few people are strong enough to kind of have their own vision in life. We're so influenced by other people, especially in this modern age of the influencer, right? You get on the internet and you watch a video and suddenly this rando is impacting the way that you think. Sometimes all the answers you need are on the inside. You just have to listen and don't let your own voice be drowned out by the world. Okay, bridge, London Bridge. A minor chord. C, D. Listen for the big picture, right? Don't think about like the specific patterns and shit they're playing. Just visualize the harmony on a grand scale. C. All right, Kirky, baby, give it to us. Verse number 69. Live it your way. James Hetfield is such a reflective person. I love that about him. Seeking trust. Verse number 4, or chorus number 420. How do you know? Kind of looks like Kirk's playing an A minor there. When I hear this chorus, it sounds like they're doing that implied A, but it's not. It's really more just like an A power chord, which is brilliant because then your mind could take it either direction. You know, it could be C, A minor to D, or it could be C, A major to D. I think the A major, you can let me know what you think in the comments, but that sounds a little bit closer. Oh, here we go. Kirk, doesn't get to wall it up here. A rare solo from James Hetfield. Is that like the only solo he plays in all of Metallica's music?
Forever trusted you. Sing it for me. You're so right.
What a moment. Let's revisit the premise here. Is Metallica losing relevance in the modern world? Is metal music becoming drowned out by malignant pop cultural cancer? Not if you make a stand and do something about it. Start a band, make content on social media, send random people in your email contact list, Spotify playlist to metal songs. You could start a group called Metallica and write a song called Everything Else Matters. I'm going to be honest, I fear there isn't much time left. At some point, Dave Mustaine, James Hetfield, and other metal gods are going to have to pass the torch. It's time for you to step up and take your place. Shred till you're dead.